folks at? Come on. Dang, I need gas. I forgot to put gas in the car. Crap, I forgot to put gas in the car. Crap. Oh my God, I forgot to put gas in the car. Light just came on. Where you guys at? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Guys, I was looking at something a few minutes ago. A few hours ago. Do you believe, y'all, that Jeffrey Dahmer got a bond and Robert did not get a bond? Jeffrey Dahmer that killed 17 boys, ate their body parts, did some crazy cannibal stuff, serial killer. He got bond, but Robert didn't. Can you believe that crap? Something's wrong with this system. Because, you know, they, Bootsy put out a article the other day, and he was saying for us to boycott I guess the Netflix series that's coming on about Jeffrey Dahmer, right? So I went and I went to YouTube and started, you know, like looking, researching on stuff about Jeffrey Dahmer. Then they talk about the guy's Tracy Edwards, who was the guy that got away. And, you know, I was listening to his old interview on Donahue and all this kind of stuff. And then I went into listening to the actual live feed from the court. And do you believe in the court system, in the pretrial stuff, he got a bond? He killed 17 people. He was he had a problem. Even in the interview with the lady, he said that he was not going to stop. He was a danger to society, but they gave him a bond, y'all. They gave this dude a bond. They gave him a bond. And even when the young boy, you know, tried to get away, and the police, he ran to the police and everything. The police sent him right back. They're talking about there was a lover quarrel. I mean, what kind of mess is that, y'all? Do you remember that? Do you remember that, y'all? Do you remember Jeffrey Dahmer? Back in early 90s, where he killed, did a killing spree from 1973, I think, 73, all the way to 1991. Can you believe that? Oh my God. And Robert's, we're going to do a comparison. The Jeffrey Dahmer against Robert. Oh, you watching it on Netflix? I haven't watched it yet on Netflix. I've just been doing like my research on you know, on the internet and stuff like that. But he got a bond. It was a high bond, but he still got a bond. He still got a bond. That's what I'm saying. He still got bond. They gave him a bond. They gave him a bond. They gave him, I think it was a $1 million, and then they did $5 million for each person, and when they got extra people. But the point is, he got a bond. And there were plenty of, and then listen to this. That guy Tracy Edwards said that when he ran out, right, because, you know, he ran out the house, he was out in the street, and the police, he had the handcuff on him. The police told him to go back to and have Jeffrey Dahmer to remove the handcuff. Guys, can we get the likes up, please? We got 8 likes, and there's a whole bunch of y'all in here. Why y'all didn't hit the like? They let this dude go back, and then the guy, the Dahmer told him, yeah, I'll take it off. But then he ran back downstairs, And then the police finally came up there. And you know, all those, and then that boy, they could have stopped him from being murdered. They could have stopped him from being murdered, right? But no. They let that boy die. They let that boy die, the 14-year-old. And that was underage. Oh my God, y'all. This system sucks. This system sucks. Hey, Sparkling Game. Hey, guys. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Please let this go out because this is crazy. Jeffrey Dahmer got a bond and Robert Sylvester Kelly never got a bond. Never got a bond. But Jeffrey Dahmer got a bond. Serial killer, cannibal, whatever it is, they want to eat people, got a bond. And Robert Sylvester Kelly killed nobody, murdered nobody, never went to anybody's house and lured anybody to their home, from their home, or they never went to a bar to go pick up anybody, never got a bond. We're going to do some comparison here. This is crazy. Remember, Jeffrey Dahmer had supposedly underage people. Well, he did have because that boy was 14 years old. 14 years old. And what did the police do? Send him right back and said it was a lover's quarrel. How about that? Did y'all know about that? But they gave him a bond. A bond. Yeah, but the point is, Gucci, he got a bond. He got a bond. There was protesting. I saw people protesting in the street. Yes, we didn't have social media like we have now, but they gave him a bond, Gucci. Cut the people up, ate them, kept the body part, had skulls in his thing. The people smelled the house. They kept sending police over there. Police didn't do anything. There was police reports done. There were police report done. There was police report done, y'all. But they gave him a bond, Gucci. They gave him a bond. Serial killer like that, they gave him a bond. They gave him a bond. They gave him a bond, Gucci. He was the worst of the worst. And he got a bond. He was the worst of the worst. The worst kind of killer could ever be. He got a bond. And Robert could not get a bond, y'all. He could not get a bond. He could not get a bond. So, Gooch, so you're saying that the court system is reliant on social media? Are you saying that, Gooch? Are you saying that the justice system that gives the bond was reliant on social media and decided not to give him a bond because the noise that those people was making? Hit the like, but did not. That's something we need to talk about, y'all. That is something we need to talk about. We need to talk about that. Hold on, let me go scan this. We need to talk about this justice system. Gucci, we definitely need to have a talk. Gucci, we need to have a panel about all some of these cases and do comparison on what kind of justice system and what's going on in the justice system, how black people of color are not treated fairly in the justice system. And we got tons of cases, understand, but they make it hard for Robert, and they make it seem like Robert was kidnapping, brainwashing, plus Robert is black. Hello, that's what I'm talking about, Gucci. The justice system is they don't see, it's not blind. Justice system is not blind. They see black and white. Hold on a second. Let me get this. Let me take a picture of this. Hold on. Okay, I just had to drop the order off. Back to what I was saying. Hold on, let me take a picture of this. Okay, what was y'all saying? You saw it in my document. Hold on a second. What does Gucci say? Son of Sam got a bond too. They put Rico so he couldn't get a bond. Gucci, as I could remember, didn't Gotti get a bond? Hold on a second. I thought some mob. Wait a minute. There was a mobster that got a bond and he got a Rico. Hold on. There was a mob person that got a bond, because I remember they got a bond. They got a bond and they got a RICO charge. But their bond was pretty high. Yeah, a bunch of them did. Yeah, they got, Gucci, I'm gonna bring that up. Cause I did they did get some bond on there. Yeah, there were some people that got RICO charges and got bonds now. They just got high bonds, but they got a bond. Some people didn't get out because they weren't able to meet the bond amount, but they got bonds. Yeah, there was some. Hey Lala. Weinstein got bond. Yep. A lot of murderers, mass murderers got bond. Yeah, they got bond. Some of them got bond. Robert didn't get a bond. And Robert never killed anybody either. Gotta go get some gas. You know me. Sure did. Okay, Gotti was released on $100,000 bail, Gucci. After one night in prison, Gotti was released on $100,000 bail. Yep, Gucci. Sure did. He got bond. He sure did, Gooch. That's in New York. Research right here. He was on $100,000 bail. Where Gucci at? Where Gucci at? Gucci, where you at? Now, yes, it was in New York. He got $100,000 bail after one night in jail. That's what this thing says. John Gotti. John Gotti got $100,000 bail. And then in 2005, Gotti got a $7 million bail. The second time. The judge set his bond to be $7 million. Yeah, but he still got it. Gucci, I'm just telling you, they all got bond. Robert didn't. Gotti Jr. was on a $7 million bond. And then later on, they did withheld without bond. In 2004, they held him. Tony Lee Greer was held without bond. And then 2005, they gave him a $7 million bond. It doesn't matter, Gucci, if he was friends. He just still got bond. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you that these people got bond. In 1989, his first bail, John Gotti got a $1,000 bond. I mean, $100,000 bond. That was January 25th, 1989. Reputed boss Gambino crime family was freed Tuesday on a $100,000 bond. Yep. And he was charged with racketeering. Then in 2005, the federal judge freed the son of late mob John Gotti on a $7 million bond. They both got bond. All of these people got bond, and Robert did not. And Robert didn't kill anybody. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, people. I don't care who his friends was, if he had a friend in a judge or blah, 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 all that. He still got a bond, and Robert didn't. And a couple of other mobsters in Cleveland, Ohio, charged with racketeering. He got a bond. I'm looking at all of these racketeering. RICO. Is Robert didn't get a bond, and all these other people got a bond. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We're not going to get to the logistic of who knows what, and what was happening. It's just, they got a bond. All of them got a bond, and Robert did not. And how the justice system is unfair. It's a shame. You're right, Gucci. It's a shame. It's a shame that all these other people, I'm looking up all these other fake cases with RICO. These other people. I'm looking up all these other fake cases with RICO. They all got bond. But get a black person bond. But get a black person a crime the same as these white people. They don't get a bond. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Black people don't get bond. That's what we need to discuss. Black people don't get bond. Black people are guilty without going through the process. No due process for us. People gonna put false allegation out on you, and look, you get thrown under the jail. How many innocent black people of color you see in jail that are innocent, really innocent? Innocent. How many cases are being overturned because DNA and stuff like that help these people out? This is a conversation we need to have. We need to place right people in the justice system, and not those who's going to go with the status quo, with the get along, go along, get along game, as Kwame could say. The justice system has been unfair to black people for 100 years. Yep. Why? And it's why God's going to turn things around. That is why God is going. Yep, definitely. You know, let me tell you something. When you've been through something, your whole mindset, the fight, it becomes stronger. I'm telling you, when you go through something, I cannot sit back and lay back and let, I have a voice. Freedom of the press. First Amendment right. Like I'm going to keep saying, I'm going to put it on my chat. I'm going to keep saying over and over and over. I have a right. First Amendment right. I know a man that did 20 years and he was innocent and out. Now think I said he was 19. I think he said he was 19. That is why God is going to turn things around. Okay, I'm reading y'all. Y'all, my thing is going to act up. I'm getting ready to go in a spot that the connection is bad. So if it goes out, I'll be back. I have to go get some gas. That's why I'm stopping working now so I can go get some gas. Gucci says the system will never be fixed because it's doing what it's meant to do, to take black down. Yep. And for myself, the government are the ones are criminals. Alabama got the worst prison system because they are in court right now in prison in Alabama. Y'all, every court system I've ever been to, every court system, even when the judge is black, everybody that's the lawyers and everybody that's in position, high position, are all white. I watched that. I watched that every single court system. I don't care what state you go to. Every court system, everybody's white. And usually the criminals are the ones, the people that's being, the defense is usually people of color. But every single court system I've been to, because I've been through a lot, just sitting around watching cases and stuff, it's all white. Because they hold the key. They're the one who makes the, really, sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I had a call that came in. But anyway, as I was saying, all these people got bonds. The justice system sucks. We need some reform justice system. This justice system needs to be reformed, and we need to put the right people in office that will see the plight of the I don't know, y'all. It's got to be something done, and we can't sit back and just watch it happen. It's been happening for years. It's only by the grace of God that some people get true justice, true vindication. because this system here that we have is broken. It needs to be fixed. We need to do something about it. We have to do something about it. You know, sometimes you just get tired of being tired of being tired of being tired, right? So I'm gonna make you guys, I have to make a phone call because I just got a phone call and I need to make this phone call, but I can't do it on live because I have to get off and get it taken care of. Okay. I'll call you back. I'll come back in a few minutes after I get off this call. All right, y'all. Remember, we're in this fight together. We got to get this stuff going. We got to find a plan. Gucci, are we on for the panel? Gucci, are we on for the panel? And I need Gucci to. Okay, all right. I have to call Gucci, but now before I call Gucci, I have to make another phone call to some people. But I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back, ready to fight. You know, I need to do something about this head of mine too. But I'll be back later. Bye, guys.